crossing out. Let's double check that termite mound over there. It's got an interesting little appendage on top, which is actually just a shoot of the termite mound. And when lions are hunting, it can sometimes be pretty tricky to track them down. Hello, guinea fowl, have you seen anything? Any tracks? Look down these long roads, you never know. We might be lucky, and there's lots of little things we need to check out as we go along here. Thanks, Jamie. Well, I think I found that lioness's track. Here it is. You can actually see it quite clearly over here. Heading straight west. But where the rest of them are, I can't tell you. That game path comes straight down this way. This is sort of the drainage line Jamie was talking about. Oh my word. There's a lion just over there on the termite mound behind me. How's that for spotting? There's another oh my word moment. There's actually another lioness there. And they're just sitting on top of the termite mound looking very regal. Let's get that one over there, shall we? There's a third one as well. I can just see two. It was fresh tracks. They're fresh tracks, and they're clearly not too concerned with me. Hello, beautiful. Okay, so I can see the ear of a third one just on the other side of the mound, and just behind us here is where the elephants crossed. So as I suggested before, that's possibly why the elephants are looking a little bit sort of jumpy. It's because of these lions. But where the rest of the pride is, they probably left the cubs somewhere in the drainage. Okay, there's a fourth lion now. They're enjoying a little bit of the shade of this termite mound. Well, when we say fresh tracks, everybody, it's incredible how fresh they are.
But Senzo is going to get out shortly, and we're going to show you exactly how Senzo is dressed today. He's once again going with safari chic, but a touch of sparkly jewels, I think today is the best way to put it. So we'll definitely have to show you exactly how he looks fairly shortly. He did a little model show for us just now, and I'll show you the photos from that little model shoot, or photo should I say. There's one that captures the essence of Senzo absolutely perfectly, and so we'll get that just now. Now, I think this hat, actually, funny enough, now that I think about it, has been used many a time. I believe that Sam once wore it back in the day, and I think James has worn it once, and now I'm wearing it. I don't know what's gotten into me allowing everybody to tell me what to wear at the moment. I've had a week of being laughed at, and well, I think it's going to continue today as we drive around in this hat. I promise to try and keep it on for as long as possible, but I do feel like I might have to just mix it up. I feel like I might have to create a bit of suspense and have different hats on today. Who knows? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But the blue hat is definitely going to be here to stay for the first little bit of this drive. Right, Senzo, I'm going to position us so that we can see your... Thanks, Megs. Megs says I look great, and Megs is the, she's the real one that we need to kind of impress, because Megan, some of you may not know this, but Megan is actually a superstar. She really is probably the most famous out of all of us here. She's in a music video that has over 4 million views, and Megan is in that music video, and so she's very famous, far more famous than I'll ever be. But anyway, it's okay, I'll just deal with it. And so if I get advice from Megan, well, then I'm on the right track, and if she says I look good, well, then there we go. Megs, thank you very much, I appreciate that. Now you'll see Senzo over there. Senzo is rocking, like I say, safari chic once again. He's got khaki shirt, khaki pants, nice long socks, completed by the leather felt skin, which is an absolute safari must when you're out here. And to top that all off, we've got a bit of a color in the belt. You see there's some Maasai colors coming through. There's a little Kenyan expedition. You've got to add a bit of touch of Kenya to our show to mix it up. And on top then he's wearing his jeweled crown, which is the crown of the king, and Senzo is the king of fashion, and so that's him looking as dapper could be on this afternoon of celebrations. So Senzo, I think you're looking wonderful. I think you need to give everyone a thumbs up. There we go, well done. Thanks, buddy. You're looking very good today. There we go. So Senzo, I think, is feeling as though he does look good as well.
Yes, El Principessa is very comfortably lying on her termite mound. And if I was naming a leopard in the Sabi Sands, I'd probably say, this leopard likes to hang around on termite mounds. I think we should call her Termite Mound. That's a good idea. Let's call her Termite Mound the leopard. For those of you who don't know, that's what Shidulu means. Termite mound. Lex, there'll be 2 vehicles, so you're welcome to make your way. Hello everybody, I was just on the Game Drive radio, just helping everyone come to our sighting over here. Where Talamba is on her termite mound, and there are still 2 sticks in front of her. So my illegal photography operation is not thriving this morning. At least she's sort of been vaguely active, I guess, a little bit. David? What happened there?
My alarm.
Your alarm. David's alarm just went off, everyone. He's just realized that he needs to be awake. That means that for the last hour and a half, he's basically been a zombie, which explains a lot. And my alarm didn't go off this morning either, which probably means I didn't set it. Don't you love it when people say, "Oh, I'm sorry I'm late, but my alarm didn't go off." Why? Is it broken? No, I don't know, it just didn't go off. You mean your digital alarm, which you switched on last night, just didn't go off once? Just happened to be the same morning after you drank 700 beers. Yeah, isn't it an amazing coincidence? It sure is. Ah, there's a bird, David. 3 birds. Lisa, you said it sounded like the Bee Gees. Well, I suppose it must have a little bit, that falsetto screeching. Well, you can't tell by the way I wear my hair. I'm a woman's man, no time to spare. We can't tell by the She suits the bird quite nicely. Staying alive, staying alive, staying alive. David, the bird was singing. Did you not? No, it was the bird. The Crested Franklin. What was that chap's name? Billy someone or other. He had the biggest, whitest teeth of anybody in the 70s. We have got some waterbuck here. One of them's giving a good chew. Owen, is that... There we go. Let's have a closer look there. It is currently chewing the cud and doing that nose twitch thing that waterbuck bulls tend to do. It looks... He looks like he's speaking. They are ridiculous. Hey ladies, check this out. Check out my fur. How do you think? Do I look hot? I feel like I look pretty hot today. What are they? Jenny, come over here. Ooh. I see something over there. I think it's just a... bird. Tony, that's very kind of you to say. You say you enjoy my work even when there are no animals. In fact, you might even enjoy it a bit more even when there are no animals. Tony, your kindness is slightly overwhelming, and if I wasn't such a tough guy, I might be about to shed a tear at the kindness that you are displaying to me. Respect to you, Tony, respect, thank you. That's very kind of you. I do my best, we do our best in trying circumstances out here. It can't always be easy. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes you gotta do a job that you don't want to do. Sometimes that job involves driving around. Sometimes it involves walking around. Sometimes it involves whacking a rival. You know how it is, Tony. Think of those hyenas, living in peace for a while, and then somebody in the clan disrespected someone else. Somebody got injured, and as we all know, if the family doesn't have a head, then all things go to hell. And that's just what's happened there in the clan of the hyenas there. Corky, she got hurt. She got hurt bad. Left the place, leadership, left a leadership void at the top of the clan. And now what do we got? We just got hell raining down. Nobody knows who's in charge of what, and people are dying. Not people so much, but hyenas are dying. Hyenas are being bitten by each other. Brother turning on brother, more sister on sister. You know, we got a situation here. It's very similar to a situation in a good crime family where the top of the family gets whacked. And then who knows who's going to take over. And in this case, we don't know. It looks like Ribbon. It's come from nowhere to take over. She might be the new godmother of the family. Who knows? It is very interesting to liken it to the mafia situation that we have found, because it is very mafia-like, a clan of hyenas. It's just got a godmother instead of a godfather. Thank you, Tony. I'm glad you got a hold of us to remind me that I wanted to talk about it in this way. I wonder if Ribbon sounds like this to her friends. Yo, Taka, you come over here. You wanna join me for this takeover? I think that's what she sounds like. Tony, you say respect right back at you. Thanks, Tony. That's very kind of you. You know, without respect, you know what happens. Families start to feud. But you cut the head off the snake, and then you don't know what the snake's gonna do. Is it gonna die? Is it gonna grow another 2 heads? What's gonna happen? The head of the snake was cut off, the hyenas. And now, what's happening there? Whacked. Nobody knows. Let's go across to Lauren and find out what she thinks of all this.